There's a huge difference between brands popping up on social media to have like a pride filter or hashtag pride to say that they stand in solidarity. I do want to say that brands have such an important role to play in the way that culture progresses and shapes itself. And I think all of you as people who represent various brands do have the power and the ability to not just pay lip service to the issues that we're talking about here today, but to move in a direction of actively and meaningfully taking some action towards change of why brands started building themselves in the first place, which is to assist, to help communities solve problems that were otherwise unsolvable. I think in product development a lot today we're about how can we go into innovation that's going to set us apart and make it different. We end up manufacturing needs, we end up creating needs which are about telling a very social media focused generation of people, this is what you should buy, you'll look beautiful in this, you'll smell good in this, this will taste really good, you're going to enjoy. So it's really playing to those pleasure centers. But brands, I think the older ones especially, understand that the reason that this relationship, it's a very symbiotic kind of relationship that was created when brand building came into play, was it was offering solutions to problems. Here's a pride pin I'm selling, or my soap that has the rainbow flag on it, or there's a huge difference between brands popping up on social media to have a pride filter or hashtag pride to say that they stand in solidarity. Not to say, I'm not knocking it, because I think that especially for those of us here in Sri Lanka, if there's a brand that goes so far as to do that, that is progress too. So you can't really look at actions like that and just look down on them. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm saying that people who are owners of the brand, and it doesn't matter, you couldn't be from you don't have to be in product innovation or in marketing or in sales or whatever. You could be in finance and have a really great idea. I think there's an opportunity to be creative in whatever department you come from. But when you really are an owner of a brand, there is a way that you can think meaningfully in how you would change someone's lives. There are aspects of art that we have also used throughout the year, and I think we've really pushed the boundaries. In Colombo, back in 2018, Arun Velandawe Premathilaka's Grecian-winning play, The One Who Loves You So, it was, I think, one of the first shows in Colombo that featured such explicit sexual performances on stage. I was a part of that production. It was a 2-person production. I've been on stage so many times, performing such different roles, and every night before I got on stage at the Punchi, I imagined that someone would walk through the front door and shoot me while I was on stage. That's just the kind of trauma that you work with and you shouldn't have to. But that just goes to show you that even for me in my somewhat privileged existence and in circles that are full of support, I feel that fear of just committing to my art and putting it out there for people to see. But what that show did was it really helped a lot of people be like, oh my God, there's nothing different. we all have the same relationship problems. So I think I'm very much against the use of the word to normalize, because what the hell is that? We're very normal, I assure you. But I think there needs to be a lot that is done to humanize, absolutely, this connection that we want to create, in the understanding that we want to give people of the fact that our differences don't need to be something that divide us. Because there's common ground in there that just really brings us close together. And I think communication has, brands especially, have such an amazing power to do that seamlessly, effortlessly. But you need to be brave enough to do that, and I hope many of you are.